Um, so I fixed the audio. I'm fairly certain. Um, at least I've mostly fixed the audio. There shouldn't be a whole lot of uh, white noise in the background. I'm learning how to use OBS. It's delightful. I may move the microphone around slightly. There's only so much space on my desk. Um, and we'll just kind of see how this goes, I think. We'll see how it goes. Also, if you hear my chair creaking, I apologize. It's just a thing. It happens. Um, yeah. So I guess I'm going to put on Minecraft now. Let me just get the game volume on. That might be a bit much. I think this should be okay. I will probably... I think it's quieter in-game than it is in the menu. Because, you know, there's not much else going on in the menu. So, I'm gonna just get started. Yeah. And of course, it'll take a minute to get used to things because I don't have like sodium or anything Optifine like currently downloaded. Oh, nope. We're not dropping frames at the beginning like usual. Maybe that only happens when I am watching someone else's content while trying to play Minecraft. Things you learn. So, I made this at the very end of the last stream, which was my first stream. And now that I have it, I think that I'm going to be much more successful in looking for another fortress because I can shoot large, scary enemies that spit projectiles at me from further away. Hooray! So I'm gonna go to the Nether and look for another fortress again because, like I said last time, I'm not gonna make any progress until I have been to another fortress. However, I would like more arrows. Now, sticks are not a problem, and flint, not really a problem either. We are, however, a little short on feathers, so it is about time to catch some chickens in the morning once I get up here and take a nap. Also, I know that I use the ums and uhs a lot. There I go again. I'm hoping that's gonna just, like, fade over time as I get used to what is essentially talking to myself out loud to the internet, but also really to myself because at this point in time, nobody's watching. Maybe someday. Who knows? If you're watching this in the future, hi there. But yeah, we need to go to another fortress for this fella. And we need to get some chickens. So I'm just gonna... I have avoided killing any, like, of the wildlife in the immediate area, because I really didn't want it to... I didn't want to have to wait forever for things to spawn again. So I know there's going to be stuff over in the swamp that's over there, and I think there's a few animals, like, right over on the other side of the, like, little island in this river. Fun fact, this is a river biome. And when I opened this map up in Chunkbase for the first time to, like, try and figure out exactly where I was in relation to spawn, it was like, yeah, no, you're in the middle of a river. And I was like, are you sure? There's definitely a peninsula here. And Chunkbase was like, no, you're definitely in the middle of a river. So that was a lie. And, yeah. So that will do for pigs and chickens. Also, I like the meowing, but who might not? Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to get used to it. Let's see. I will need seed and rotate. Seeds. And yeah, potatoes, I've got most of those. And I will also need carpet and I think we're going to step. Pieces of cobble should do just fine. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. I don't know if that's copyrighted. I highly doubt it. But that's all I'm gonna sing just in case. Okay. This should be enough to get for animals to get into either pen. So now we go find them. And I'm fairly certain that the closest ones are over here. That is, if they have not despawned, died, and or run away. They might be a little ways into the woods, however. Let's see. Oh yeah, nope, piggies. I mean, I would have liked to get the chickens first. Oh no, there are chickens here too. And there's random sheep. I already have sheep. So here's one chicken. That's good. 2 chickens. Okay. Excellent. And more. And I'll take them. Eggs are potential chickens, after all. I've even got a few in the chest in the house that I can just throw and, you know, see if they hatch. I think this is probably about the shortest place to cross the river. I'm going to build a bridge across here once I decide where exactly the bridge will go. It will not be like right here though, because the tree is very much in the way. And now we wait because the warriors are very, very slow. Why can't you just walk on land? Thank you. Okay. going through the garden because it is a shortcut. I always have to, like, make sure I'm going slow enough because I've definitely, like, tried to guide animals back to a pen before only to discover half of them or all of them were missing by the time I got back. It's very, like, go a few steps, turn around and make sure they're still with you. Go a few steps, turn around and make sure they're still with you. Repeat ad nauseum. And let's put the chickens over here. You are having a time. There you go. Okay. We'll just, nope. Okay, that's fine. I will, however, go and get my eggs out of the kitchen and throw those. Not that I have very many. And I don't mind using all of them because the chickens will make more. That is a thing that they do. Good. Well, I got one out of it. I will take that as a success. We love chickens around here. Although I do actually unironically like the Minecraft chickens. Like, they're really cute. I think mostly just because they're small. They don't quite have as much personality as any of the other animals, but they've definitely got more than the sheep. I should say, they don't quite have as much personality as the cows and the pigs do. Because the cows and the pigs have, like, a lot of personality. But, it's like the pigs just look like... You know the emoji with, like, the pleading, it's like the big anime eyes, like, pleading? I think it's the pleading emoji. I think that's what it's called. Pigs kind of look like that all the time. You probably think I'm on crack, that they look nothing like that, but that's what they look like to me. They're like, please, food? Yes, food, but, not until we're in your new home. You might also have noticed I play with view bobbing off. It's really more of, like, habit than anything. I didn't realize that was a thing you could do until I think it was Gemini Tay who introduced that concept to me of turning off view bobbing, and I was like, you can do that? So I turned off view bobbing. I have never looked back because who wants to be like ooh 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 or going from side to side every time you're running? Not I, said the little red hen. So yeah, I turned off view bobbing and it's a very smooth movement experience here. And I just forgot to put the food back. That's fine. Okay. The chickens and the pigs are settling in nicely. And we taking all but one of those feathers. I think. Maybe a few more arrows. That will suffice. I think this is enough to get by. And I think that I will take my diamond tools because I would like to repair my shovel. And I think that I will be able to do that since I was fairly successful in my last trip to the Nether, by which I mean I didn't die. So we will sleep, and then we will go. I'm tempted to start singing the Oh What a Beautiful Morning from the musical Oklahoma, but because it stopped raining. But I feel like I'd get copyright claimed faster than... I can't think of an appropriate metaphor in time for it to be comedic and not awkward. I would get copyright claimed very fast. So I did, however, make up alternate lyrics to that song. Just the chorus, though. I don't know if they can copyright claim you for parody, but I'm not going to chance singing that until I know the answer to that question. So I can, however, just say the words. That shouldn't be an issue. It goes, oh, what a terrible morning. Oh, what a horrible day. Oh, I've got a very bad feeling. Nothing is going my way. And, like, it's very depressing as compared to, you know, the original. But I have to also find it funny. Sometimes it's just kind of satisfying to make the lyrics say something else. Don't mind me, I'm just up here for that quartz because I'll repair my shovel. That was the, that breathing, ambient breathing nether noise. That was the one that I was talking about in the last stream, the one that I really do not like. Because it just sounds like, I don't know, like a creepy phone call where the person on the other end of the line is just like heavy breathing because they're gross. I don't know if that happens so much these days. I think it happened more often when we were all still using landlines. I never got calls like that because I was like not of a, like, I don't know, dateable age when we were all still using landlines. But like, yeah. I just remember like reading about that kind of thing or seeing portrayals of it in movies and TV shows. Like, you know, the cute teenage girl protagonist of the movie or TV show or whatever gets like a call on her landline and she answers the phone and it's just like creepy breathing on the other end. And either that's the precursor to like horror or just drama in general. Okay. How did I block this off for? Ah, it was open. I see, I see. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna... Can I get... This is floating. Further... Okay. So... I think we bridge straight across and hope that nothing notices. And we also use cobblestone for the floor because I'm really paranoid about the floor knocked out from under me by a ghast. I would very much not like that. I see you. Just... Where'd you go? I know you're out there somewhere, and if you jump scare me... Oh, there you are. Now, it has probably dropped things down there, however. I had no way of getting them this time. So, sadly, I think we're gonna just have to let them despawn. Okay. I still do not see any signs of fortress or fort mushroom biome, which is the only one we've yet to find. It's a great pity because it's my favorite. And I have plans for to build with that wood in the future. Well, not definitive plans, like anything. It'll be built out. I just know that I want to use it because I like it. It also just goes well with copper, and I love copper. Like, unironically, copper is one of my favorite blocks in this game. Like, undeniably, the best block in the entire game of Minecraft is the spruce trapdoor, because it is the most versatile of, like, appearance-wise. And, like, nothing anyone can say can change my mind on that front. Are you close enough to see me? Probably. Actually surprised that I hit that ghast. But yeah, spruce trapdoor is the best block in all of Minecraft. Until they make a better one. Calcite came pretty close, but like, you just can't quite beat out spruce trapdoor. The day they make a vertical slab might do it, but I don't think they're ever planning on vertical slabs, so it could be nifty and all, but I just don't see it happening. I still do not see any sign of fortress or what. I'm just trying to get over here because I'll be able to get down, and then I can travel more once I'm able to use the existing terrain to further down to the landscape. Not a bastion. That better not be a bastion. I already found a bastion. Show yourself. Okay. I don't think it's a bastion. Yeah, I think it's Assault Delta. Which is a crying shame. Because I don't like those. I don't know if many people in Minecraft like those. It's like, we all know the ideal nether spawn is like, you spawn in a warped forest and there's a nether fortress right there. Because then you've got Eyes of Ender ready to go the first time you ever set foot in the nether. You could probably even do it with, like, stone tools. However, the universe is rarely so kind. And so we must make do with building ridiculous bridges across voids of nether waste and smithing ghasts while we're at it. Although, I'll be real with you, the fact that I have managed to kill all of those ghasts, I'm still amazed, confused, and surprised. Close. Okay. That will do. Quite nice. Okie dokie. Just gonna go real quick. Boop. 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 Take off this one. No, nothing. Nothing. Okay. So, because this chunk of land is sitting on top of, like, pillory thing that goes down to what is below here, I'm gonna staircase down. Try to get down there. We're going to do so anyway, so that I do not lose. Reach the first spot that we can't quite traverse yet. Okay, okay. That's cool. I like that. Aha. I see. Okay. So it doesn't actually connect. It just comes really close to connecting. Close enough that, like... Well, it does connect over there. It just doesn't connect over here. Okay. I see. It's... This is much safer to do over land and under, like, a closed ceiling. I don't feel worried about ghast spawns nearly as much right here. I know I could probably just drop down and build a staircase at this point, but, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Staircase. Staircase. Okay. So, two chests. I'm here. I might as well grab it. Alright. Here is slightly more visible. And it's off to explore. And I guess we're going to go into the Basalt Delta. Or we could go this way. Frankly, the idea of going... Frankly, the Basalt Delta seems like a better prospect at the moment because I want to collect some blackstone. Just to have. I just like having things. And also, I just have the sense that I'm gonna find something in this direction. Like, the universe will inevitably prove me wrong, but like, that just means I can go back into the safe direction later and find something there. But I won't count that chicken until it hatches. Pickaxe is looking much healthier. Ah, okay, okay. Because it's gonna make it look like this was the way I progressed. It's just that traversing this biome is very good. Doing like travel strip mining in a basalt delta, you want to stay very far back from where you're actually mining because the likelihood you run into a pocket of lava in this biome is much higher than in other nether biomes. And you always want to have blocks on your hotbar in that event as well because you keep water bucket your way out of trouble. Generally, I forget to put torches down in basalt deltas because if you see everything lit up, it's usually a sign that there's something wrong. By which I mean lava. Yeah, that's the clicking noise I was talking about, the Geiger counter noise. I don't know if you heard it. And I'm not really willing to turn up ambient game noises. Actually, yes, I am. I'll turn up music like to 10, I think. And weather down to 50. Just because I would very much like to not hear the rain quite so loud. far. This is a very good tunnel through the basalt delta, because I haven't run into any lava buckets, and I have not had to bridge across caves. That is my preferred way of dealing with basalt deltas. And I think only the smallest size of magma cube could potentially spawn here. And I don't know if the smallest size spawns naturally at all. I think it's only the medium and the large. I feel like I'm naturally prone to speaking rather softly. It's not that I'm not capable of speaking louder, but I don't live alone, and I don't want to disturb, like, my family and, you know, all that. But it's also like, I don't know. I don't know if, like, I definitely told my mom, hey, I'm gonna try this thing last night. Like, I told her this last night, and she was like, okay, sounds fun. And I love that about her, even if she has no idea what I'm doing. She'll usually be really supportive of it, like, go for it. Chase your dreams. Do what you want. My dad, however, he's like, he tends to be more like, is that really the most productive use of your time? And the answer is no. Of course it's not the most productive use of my time. I am literally playing Minecraft for YouTube. With, like, there are so much worse things I could be doing. And I'm also... how do I put this? I'm capable of a lot because I have many gifts and talents. It's just really difficult for those to manifest under the conditions of I guess standard capitalism would be the way to put this. A lot of my talents are like art and language related, and like very creative kinds of talents. And there are other reasons why I haven't been able to find a traditional 9-to-5 kind of job. But I would also just be entirely stifled in that kind of environment. I would much rather be able to set my own schedule. And don't get me wrong, if it was something I loved, I would work a lot of hours. Like, I'm not completely just unemployed. Like, I'm actually a published author, which is something people usually are like, whoa, published author, that's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. And I'm not going to downplay that. But that's not really something that can sustain you unless you are, like, New York Times best-selling level of author. I published indie with an indie publishing company. I have 3 books. They're all for children, and like I'm published with 2 different companies, actually. I should clarify that. And it's like I make perhaps if it's a good year, I'll make like $1,000 a year for those. And that's most certainly not enough to live on. And that's not 1,000 per book, that's 1,000 for all 3, that's like 300 a book. If you're curious about what authors get paid, the standard is 4 to 6% royalty on I think I can't remember if it's gross or net income, actually. But I get 4%. And that is industry standard. I think the long-term, very esteemed authors can afford to ask for things like 6%. But I am, relatively speaking, a nobody, so I am quite content with my 4%, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't matter very much about the money for me, for that. For that, it's much more about the fact that, I wrote something, and someone thought it was good enough to publish. That feels good. That feels better than any paycheck ever will. Paychecks are nice, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't think this will ever become a job kind of thing either. I don't count on it. I'm not super peppy. And I think most people want to hear a little more energy in their streamer. And I am just here to speak into the void and have a good time. Because really, at the end of the day, isn't that what we are all doing? Speaking into the void and hoping somebody hears. Okay. I'm just making sure that nothing has crashed on the YouTube end of things. But we're still going, so. Okay, so got danger, and this is more danger, and in this direction, great amount of nothing, but I don't really know that, so I can get to exploring, and I don't think I can. No, I can come down right here. That is a tad risky though, because of you. Come closer so I can snipe you, please. Or despawn entirely. That is also. Except, oh no, I have mistakes made. I think I looked at that by accident. You didn't even drop anything. Rude. Guess you did give me some XP. Oh, that's nice. This deer. And gunpowder, I guess. Come here. No. Okay. Just a second then. Actually, do not mind doing that because I have quite a lot of unlocked quartz at the base already. Okay. My precious. Okay. So. I can hear you. Up there. All entirely rude. Think. Yeah, I had to waste 3 arrows though. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way because I'm like seeing a lot of ore and quartz specifically. If you don't see me, then alright, despawn. Jerk. We're gonna go here. Look around in here first. almost done with this. Let's see. I just really want to get my pickaxe. Nope, not my pickaxe. My shovel fully repaired. And I know that glowstone doesn't do that, but I also just glowstone. Because it's useful for potions, but also for, depending on how big that vein is, I'm probably about to finish with the shovel. So close. Yet so far. In the end, doesn't even matter. I'm going to leave this down. Okay, my voice is going a little bit. I need to drink some water. Hold on. I have no idea if the mic picked up any of that. And see, I don't have a second monitor. If I need to pull up OBS, I have to like pause Minecraft and pull up OBS. It's very awkward. At least I don't have a second monitor yet. I want one someday. That would be pretty nifty. Okay. Whoa, weird here. Okay, there we go. We came from over here. And like this here. Nothing much that way. Now would be that's more Crimson Forest, I think. Now would be like the perfect time for another fortress to just like any second. However, I do that does not seem to be what's going to happen. So, yes. That is not what I wanted to do. Let's see here. That here. To make my way down the hill. Pretty much all of these fires. And isn't that just life? Other people's fires. Actually, no, it's mostly putting out your own fires. You only put out other people's fires if, like, you allow yourself to make that a priority. Like, it's up to you to decide to put yourself first in life. Rude, rude. Okay. So now we're over here. There's a Crimson Forest. I do not see another fortress of any kind. And that's okay. We're gonna go this way. Because there's a Crimson Forest. I'm not sure there's something else. it's just void. It just looked very angled because of the old yellow. Here. Go up. 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 Yep. But that's another fortress. Hot diggity dog. It's 5 million miles away from Nether spawn. Oh wait, that's not of. That's bastion. I have found 2 bastions and 0 nether fortresses. How is this possible? I guess the question is, and I'm about ready to like look up the seed and chunk ways to find another fortress. Can you find blaze rods in bastions? Like just in chests or whatever? Because if we can't, then I'm going to have to start mining for netherite armor. Because I am not going in a bastion without netherite armor. And we'll probably have to dig out a spawner because I think I've found a zombie spawner, a spider spawner. I think I just don't know quite where they are. Jeez. There's a bird over there. Let's go off this way. So if you can find blaze rods in Bastion, then I'd be tempted to go into Bastion. Even here and now with my current equipment. I'm beginning to get a little relieved at the lack of fortresses. so weird that, like, in Nether, it's a lot easier to see when it's darker. Just walked into that. Like, I can see a lot, like, further into the distance when there's not, like, the ambient light of the fire. I don't think I'm leaning forward in my chair to work. That's how you know I'm desperate. I cannot see anything over there that suggests just guess we are going kind of back the way we came. Very sad. Could we go this way? Yeah, but that sounds terrible. Really don't want to. I think I am going to just come over here real quick and get this kind of view. Nothing to slay here. Nothing to slay here. Let's see. I am making my way. Seriously, that looks so much like another fortress. I am disappointed and afraid. Well, maybe on the way back I will catch a glimpse of something. From a new perspective. I'm mostly going back because I would like to get more torches, because I know I'm gonna run out if I keep exploring. Let's see if I can kind of down this way. In the distance. Oh, okay. What a disappointment. But hey, my life is full of those. We love disappointments. Real quick, I'm going to finish up this. That's what I was after. I doubt that I will probably break things slightly before I get back to where I was, but that's okay. I'm going to need to No magma creep. What is this world coming to? First the Endermen don't drop any pearls, and now the magma cubes don't drop any magma creep. I am disappointed, but honestly not that surprised. Well, I'm a little surprised, but mostly just disappointed. Sheesh. And here we go. We're hungry. We were already hungry before we started doing the bonk your head spread run thing. Also, I bet you can still hear my keyboard, because my keyboard and mouse are both quite loud. I'm not particularly fussed about that at the moment, though. Maybe I'll get quieter ones in the future. Okay, so here. Let's see. Here. Here. I could have gotten that, but I probably could. Yes, here. And one. Get across the big open expanse quickly, then guess we'll have time to spend. Or if they do, they'll be too late to hit you. And then they'll despawn once you're out of range. Okay. Well, this was a thoroughly disappointing visit to the Nether. However, I feel we learned some things. I see you. We learned that the universe hates me, which, like, I already knew, but it's nice to have confirmation. And we learned that I can snipe, which I wasn't super aware of to begin with, to be perfectly honest. And so I'm gonna put... Actually, I think I want to take all this stuff, like, back to my house. Yeah. I believe the cobble slabs here. I'm gonna make those here. I might bring some more cobble back with me. Nope, nope. There we go. I know I'm gonna just come back, so like there's almost no point in doing that. Like, and we should probably feed the pets too. Yes, yes. You're all so very happy to see me. I know. I'm thinking, actually, we should do that. That seems appropriate. And we do this. And the blackstone gets its own row. That's important. And I'm going to put one singular gas tier here, and if I get any more, they will go to the potions area. I will leave that there. This goes here. That goes there. Gunpowder, gold, and ready to make it. And spare bow here. Because I'll probably want to like enchant. Well, I know I have two like spare bows upstairs, but like, yeah. Let me see. Okay, so I think the first thing I want to do while I'm here is harvest crops, including the small amounts of them that I have in the greenhouse. Okay. Should probably sell it back with that. Okay, and there's a couple more things to harvest right there. I was gonna have them here, but then I realized that they blocked the ladder. Okay. Those are good. And let's do wheat potatoes first. I think it's this one I field. That's it. I know I should probably be like using my fortune book on these because I don't have a but that sounds terrible. At some point these are going to become just like decorative, but for now they are still functional. Also, at some point I will have two more of them so that each of the crops can have their own field instead of doubling up. Just realized this is probably more pleasant to listen to than individually clicking everything. Of course, it's nighttime. And then just put those in here. Very fast. Sleeping at the moment because I'm going to go back to the nether. mildly concerned about phantoms. When I said mildly, I do mean mildly. Like, it barely registers as a threat, it's just an annoyance. Yep, I hear you. Punk. I have 5 million cats, you can't hurt me. I don't have any of the cats outside because domestic house cats should not be kept outside, but, like, bruh. I would absolutely consider if, like, I could get my base, like, walled in, fenced in somehow. Letting some untamed cats roam, like, free range. Like, bringing them on leashes. That could be kind of fun. I do get more fields. I think I would put one, like, over here on the other side of this path. Kind of be like a longer, skinnier field. A little like this one. I'd probably put one... Like, I need the path to come, like, right through here so I can get a dock in. But I might put one on that side of the house as well. Okay. Right. You're wondering why I'm planting in rows. It's, the crops grow faster, I believe. When they're planted next to different crops. Minecraft took that principle from, like, cross-pollination, which actual bees do, and this, I think this might have been true even before the bee update, that the different crops next to each other would grow faster. It's because, like, bees will take pollen from one flower to another, and it makes the flowers, like, stronger. So... yeah, for whatever reason, they just grow faster. Like, see, there's already a couple of wheat fully grown, and I just emptied those fields. Okay. I really do not think I'm gonna ever need more than like 3 stacks of beetroot seeds, to be perfectly honest. So I'm gonna just compost these. I like to hop in the composter when I'm composting because I feel like it's a better guarantee that I can actually catch the bone meal. The universe loves to prove it wrong. That was really good timing though. Like, I can catch the bone meal and then it just pops out next to me. That was great. That was really good. I appreciate that so much. Okay. Now I'm gonna go feed all the barnyard animals that do not currently have a barn or much of a yard. Make it a baby. Let's go to probably a room, but so not sure. Nope, okay. Alright, children. Yeah, I'd probably put a crop field right here. I might expand this bit of the riverbank out a bit, because this is pretty wide. And honestly, I might build a bridge here. Like, the bridge would probably go like right here, because that juts out a bit, and I'd probably build it out, that piece, little tiny bit of land out more to justify it, and I built this out more to justify as well. But it wouldn't look much like the natural like curve of a river, so not 100% on that. We'll see. Alright. We have returned, we have harvested, we have fed the pets. We are being responsible pet owners. Good job, us. And the sword is almost dead. I'm just gonna make a spare and stick it in my pocket for when it, inevitably does break. Also going to go shear honey. My singular honeybee. Spam. And I think we do grow honeycomb. Like some honeycomb blocks. Then we do like bottles of honey and honey blocks. Unless we want to store honey blocks in with the redstone stuff, which doesn't sound all that nice. Okay. Okay. Now we're going back to the Nether. And I don't know what to do. Really. Actually, I lied. We are getting cobblestone. There's always like 5 million things to remember before you go to the Nether. And eventually, sorry for hitting the microphone, eventually I'm gonna have to do something about the frogs. By which I mean getting some eggs and building them a very secure pond. Because I'd like them to stick around, I don't want them to run away. But I don't want to leave them, like, leashed out forever. It's just, like, sad. Take that off, and put this on. We grab an extra stack of torches, we take this back. Stick this in the hot bar. Stick that in the hot bar. We put these in the hot bar. I think we're gonna try this way because we got here and saw an open void over Silsing Valley and we were like, no, thank you. However, we didn't go very far. And there very well could be another fortress out this way. We just have to find out. Oh, good. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? I would really just like to get like that right there. And just remember, I have sneak on toggle, so this is not as much of an ordeal for me as it would be for most of you. I hear you, you jerk. Gotcha. Nothing. Okay, that's a fortress. No, I don't think it is. I'm trying to look at my profile. If it's any kind of structure, it's bastion, but I would be very peeved if it were because it's two of those. Okay. I'm doing this because it's a much longer fall and it's also over lava. It wasn't quite as necessary over there at the beginning because it was only about 10, 11, well, maybe like 15 blocks of fall damage. I hate this. I hate this. That's why my throat's gotten all funky. It's like adrenaline. You're making me do things I don't want to do. So here's some adrenaline for you. It's going to get out of your throat. I don't know if like that's a medical thing that adrenaline does, but it seems to happen a lot. So. Ew. Passing noises. Please. My thumb is actually really sore. Because I am, unfortunately, from who are you? Could be. I am very unfortunately prone to biting my nails. It is a habit I've had for a long time. I'll put it that way. Since I don't necessarily feel like disclosing my age at the moment. Never quite gotten out of this habit. It's very bad for me. But I have bitten down something quite badly. It's a little bit more. Could be near fortress. I still can't tell though. Could also be very bastard. In which case I would be very, very upset. Not like seriously upset, I would just be like, if that is a structure, it actually probably is a bastion. And that's 3 bastions quite close to my towers. I really can't tell. Like, it looks a little too lumpy on the bigger part, like this part, but then there's like some straight lines over here. The fortress? However, I think there are some bastion designs that have like straight lines as well. So, Wormst. 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 Hey, rude. I'm gonna start putting torches on the floor because I do not foresee being able to stay on the railings without getting blasted off. Guests with anger issues. Which is all of them. This is fun. Oops. Alright. Also, you may notice that I have the like subtitles on for English. They're supposed to be, they're like the accessibility tools for deaf or hard of hearing folks who love the game, play the game. Yeah, I think that's Bastion. But, in all reality, I don't know why everyone doesn't play with these on, because if you, like, if you're looking for something big, you can hear, and it's like something that makes noise, you can hear what direction you need to go. Jeez. Ugh. So, that one... That particular bastion structure... I can't tell. There's like... I want to say like 8 or 9. Maybe more. I'm not sure. I think that might be the kind that has the cube spawner. And if that's the case, then we need to clear the whole thing and tear most of it down so that I can build wood. Because, like, you can build one just fine in Basalt Delta, but, like, Magma Cube spawner? Hello? That would be handy. I almost wonder how long roguelites have been in, like, in the works. Because when they introduced bastions in 1.16, because that was another update, right? And that was when you could get the magma cube spawners in, like, the certain types of bastions. But, like, there wasn't much need for a magma cube spawn. They're not very, like, efficient to kill. And, like, for the most part, you can get whatever you need by, like, just finding cubes. Okay? Sure, it provides a renewable source, but, like, if you needed magma blocks, you can always usually just find those as well. Anyway, my point is, like, I wonder if, like, froglights were anticipated. They probably were not, and I'm probably reading too much into it, but, like, it would be kind of cool if that was the case. Alright, I run out of cobble. I do not feel comfortable bridging the void with netherrack, because that's just asking for 3 ghasts to spawn and to shoot the platform out from under you. So I'm gonna go up. And I think I'm gonna have a look at my storage and see what I've got in terms of, like, stone. Because, like, I know I don't have a lot of cobblestone left, and I would like to preserve some for building. Like, I do use it in building. Used, you know, sparingly, which is fairly nice. I can get tons of this quite easily. So it's, like, not an issue. And same for this. I think I've got even more deep slate down in my beginning of my strip mine. Sorry about that. That was the microphone. To this. stone. So, right. No, I have a lot of granite because went and mined a ton in preparation for building this house. I have lots of dirt, but I think gas explosions can destroy dirt. I have fire tick turned off, so wood would be like an option, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm gonna go down to my mine and get some stone, not cobble, because I don't have a working pick yet, and I don't really want to get like cobblestone with my fortune pick. Even though I know a lot of people do that, I would rather just have like a work pick that just has unbreaking 3 efficiency 5 mending. And you might notice this is not very deep underground. This is pre-beacon stone mining. Although, to be fair, I have never actually had a beacon in survival. And frankly, on this seed, I'm not likely to, because they're, rolling out updates for stuff for 1.20. And like, I feel like once 120 comes out, I'm gonna want to start a new seed and go live somewhere with cherry blossoms. Like, I have a spot saved for it in this, like, in my storage room here, but in all reality, I'm gonna want to start a new world. The only thing that makes me sad is that I wish you could transfer cats. Because I would take them all with me if I could. You're wondering about the way I do strip mining. My rule is if I go 8 in, well, besides the initial one that I dug to mark where the column is. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if I find any ores, I will dig 8 more. And if I find any ores, I will dig 8 more. And so on. Until I do no longer find ores. And I found ores twice in this case. Or thrice, I suppose. So, yeah. think I would like to have about 6 full stacks of stone. That would be pretty nifty. Yes, I know I'm wasting stone by patching it. It's alright. I've actually wanted to stream. I've thought about streaming for a long time. And I've had multiple people tell me that I would be good at it. I don't know if I mean I know there's gonna be a learning curve. That's implicit. But it's true of most things. But once I get really comfy, I can be quite entertaining. I just have to learn how to talk and do things at the same time. And I like to think that I'm a pretty skilled Minecraft builder. I built the house from a tutorial. I mentioned it in the first stream, but it's the Medieval Mansion tutorial by Big Tony MC. Excellent build. I swapped up the color palette a lot because I have preferences. You know, everyone does. But the greenhouse is my own design. And I think that turned out okay. It's very I guess elven would be the right word for it. We'll look at it from a distance when I am done and go back up. I'll show you what I mean. The only thing I might change, and I'm still thinking about changing, is the roof ridge. Look, we found ore. There we go, 8 more. I am not quite at 6 stacks. But we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Technically, the iron and the coal would have been in this row too, so I went all the way down. I don't do that every time, but sometimes I do. Uh, I'm glad I have found some coal, because coal is like one of the things you can't really find if you do like strip mining down in the, minus 48, 56, whatever floats your boat. So it seems like you run out of it really fast. And like, I don't strip mine down there very often because I know that caving is essentially the better way to do it. But like, if I need material, and I will absolutely strip mine because I've never had a beacon in survival. So, okay, so I've definitely got 6 stacks of stuff. And I'm going to leave it right here with these not dug so that I know where to start next time I come down here. This was the area that I dug out completely of gravel, wow, granite, to get enough to do the house with. So as you can see, there's like a lot spilled. Sue me, I like granite. Yeah, this is not my design. This, however, is. And it was like complete and total improv. I just kind of threw it together. I do not design things in creative beforehand. I have enough of a grasp of like the principles from watching a lot of really talented builders on YouTube that at this point I just like vomit out like vague approximations of the things they build, and it works okay. I think sometimes my color choices are to be questioned, but that's okay. I like it, and that's what matters. I know other people might not, but I do. And let's stick this there. There. Boop. 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 Where's my stomach? In case that Mike picked that up. I guess I'm getting hungry or something. I did eat before I started, so let's see. That, and then yeah, that'll do. Then because I usually would use a blast furnace for this, but since I'm going to be elsewhere for a while, this is just more efficient. And then when I get back, I will break this and get like a lot of XP. Not like a lot because it's copper, but plenty. It is, however, almost 5. Do I want to stop streaming? I might want to stop streaming. I'm honestly not sure. I'm gonna peep YouTube and see if anyone's watching. Nope. That's totally fine. I'm just doing this for my own entertainment. So, I'm gonna make these all into slabs. This is about the same efficiency about using the stone cutter would have, because slabs actually make sense in either the crafting table or the stone cutter. If you're working in multiples of 3, that is. And then I might work on this off stream, but we might go back to the Nether and do more of this when we go back. But yeah, that's it. That's everything. I think we will end up in the tower, because the tower is free of the meow, to which the rest of the house is prone. At least freer. And that means there will be relative quiet when next we meet. So, yeah. This is very fun. And bye.